Yo. It's your boy, aka JB, aka Mr. Arkansas, aka Boosie Mania. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Hit the hype button, subscribe to my channel. Hit the all day, the world button, subscribe to my channel. Man, this is May 16th, Saturday, May 16th, 2026. But yesterday was Friday, May the 15th, 2026, when they made a judgment call for these 4 thugs who killed Julio Fulio, the Florida gang leader, they said. I don't know why the law sit there and make some terrible decisions with people who just break the laws, the rules, and everything a person is supposed to be doing. But the laws, I thought the law was supposed to be above the criminals. Instead, the law is with the criminals. How can you? Now, these 4 guys, I forgot gave their name, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gatright, whatever his name is, Rashard Murphy, and Denville Murphy. How can these 4 guys, and they all young, in their 20s, make a decision for the court? They got some of their families, they got some of their lawyers, begging the judge and the court system, telling them, they ain't giving no ultimatum, they telling them or something about what type of punishment they need to get after killing this rapper Julio Fulio. Have them to say anything that can change their mind when the jury already said they was gonna get all 4 of them the death penalty. All of a sudden, in the courtroom, Mr. Sean Gatright, whatever his name is, his family, daughter, mama, and his lawyer, who represented him, and they said the warrant of the prisoners was sitting up there protecting these 4 guys, talking about they can use their body in the prison cells. So he rather for them to stay alive than die. So all of a sudden these 4 guys make history with changing court rules. So they went from 4 of them guys went from being on death row, death penalty for the rest of their life until they die, until now getting life in prison without possibly no parole until they die. Let me tell you something. The family, I know their families wouldn't probably care for them, and they know they probably did what they did, and they feel like they made a big mistake. But that's not it's not their job for them to come up with that type of punishment for what they did, which is stupid. And why would you fall for that anyway? Knowing they shouldn't be making a rule allowed to say anything. When you got jury behind you saying the death penalty, and the families behind them saying death penalty, you should have went with their wishes, not what they want. That's what I'm saying. So, technically, these 4 brothers, these 4 guys, so-called thugs or rabid animals, whatever you want to call them, it changed the game or the court system. That's what it is. Maybe they was the leader being the court system ruler or something. They changed the game. I'm going to say it one more time. 4 young thugs went into Florida State court and changed the game of the court rules. How? 4 wet behind ears, sorry, no job, probably didn't go to school type fools changed the game on a courtroom down there in Florida. I know they talking about everything down in Florida, go to prison. It's straight life without parole. Okay. If they did something like that dumb, they deserve it. But how can you, them 4, change your mind to the courtroom, including the judge, that you shouldn't give them a death penalty though? How can they, how? If they doing anything for y'all to make y'all change out the court system rule that you had planned out, it don't make no sense. And that's the stuff I'm talking about. This is stuff I'm talking about when it comes to the court system. They allow these young YNs say what they want, do what they want, and rule the world how they want. They act like they ain't got no say-so or nothing what the court got to say, but what they say, they gonna allow it to happen. Now make it make sense, everybody. Come on, really? These 4 young thugs, I'm pointing on 4 fingers like they 4 horsemen, went in the courtroom Friday, yesterday, and changed the game on the court system down there in Florida. You know what? I just don't get why the court system don't do their job. If the judge said you got a death penalty and you did all that mess, but damn it, that's what should have been. You listen to this side of the family talking about, I don't want to see my son die, death penalty because they needed him. Well, how they gonna need him when he's locked up? So what does it matter? What does it matter? They killed one guy, 4 people, one guy dead, Julio, who I didn't too much know like that, but he still was a rapper. All because you had animosity against him because he was in a different side gang and you was in another one and somebody died. And it had to be Julio. So why he can't take up for himself, he did. Oh God, this hurt my nerves. It really hurt my. I did a video on this maybe twice, but I didn't really pay no attention to what they were talking about. Because I didn't look at the whole thing. I was going by stuff what I heard and seen on it at that time. But I didn't know the court system was going to change the rules for these 4 thugs. And they already, this is a history moment. 4 thugs changed the world for the court system down there in Florida. It don't make no sense. And how can you do it when you did it and the judge already said you getting a death penalty? Boy, y'all gotta be some bad boys. Let's kill y'all. Basically, point blank. Anytime anybody can change the rules for the person who made it and they bug y'all, man. I don't know. I just think it's stupid. I think 1,000 people will agree with me with this video when they see it. And I think they probably figure the court system is dumb and stupid. Point blank. That's all I want to say. This your boy AK JB, AK Mr. Arkansas. AK Booster, man. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. It's Saturday, May 16, 2026. You just can. This is the type of stuff you're going to find out. This is the type of stuff you're going to see. This is the type of stuff that's going to be the results of it. 4 thugs, 1 judge, 1 courtroom, 12, 13 juries overruled what they say they should get. Peace.